All your exclusive sports news around the world. Match day 7, the weekend sports. English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, German Bundesliga. Which team really entertained you and secured the 3 maximum points that made you smile? Ruben Amorim won his 50th Manchester United game. The second coach to have done so, aside Sir Alex Ferguson. Ruben Amorim picked the 3 maximum points against Sunderland at Old Trafford. 3 wins at Old Trafford. 7 matches in the English Premier League. 3 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. Chelsea, the Blues picked the 3 maximum points against We Never Walk Alone, Liverpool, on match day 7 at the Stamford Bridge. William Estivao, the Brazilian international, scored the winning goal of the game for Chelsea to pick the 3 maximum points on match day 7 against Liverpool. Against all odds, Chelsea secured the 3 maximum points against Liverpool. Can Chelsea continue their winning form against Liverpool? Can they continue what they did today against Liverpool? Can they do it beyond borders? Can Chelsea do it? And can Liverpool come back from their losing games and start winning matches upon matches upon matches upon matches to make sure they secure their spot in the English Premier League table? Arsenal now tops the English Premier League table after their 2-0 win against West Ham United. The German Bundesliga champions, FC Bayern, winning by 3-0. Spanish La Liga leaders, Real Madrid, winning by 3-1 against Villarreal. Can Real Madrid win the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026? Boo boo, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope your day has been spectacular, great. What do you think about these weekend matches? Manchester United winning by 2-0 against Sunderland. Chelsea winning by 2-1 against Liverpool. Arsenal winning by 2-0. Real Madrid winning by 3-1. And FC Bayern also winning by 3-0. Who is going to win the 2025-2026 season league trophy? Is it going to be Arsenal? Is it going to be Man City? Is it going to be Tottenham Hotspur? Is it going to be Liverpool? Or is it going to be Manchester United? The league is ongoing. Clubs are doing their best to make sure their season is secured. Manchester United have not performed so well in the past matches that they have played. They've not performed well seasons after seasons. But there is only one goalkeeper that has walked straight into the Manchester United setup today, and he did exceptionally well. He did so well, commanded the back four, made sure everything is on point for Manchester United. Seny Lamens, the Belgian international, did so well against Sunderland. His commanding of the back three made it impossible for Sunderland to dominate against Manchester United. Tobias is good. Hi, finally, I came live yesterday, my brother. I came live yesterday, but it was so late. Abdevilla, the next keeper, played. Yes, I need to watch the highlights. Abdevilla, trust me, I just watch the highlights and you will see how great Seny Lamens was. The Belgian international was exceptionally great. He has replaced Edwin van der Sar. He has replaced David De Gea. He has replaced Fabien Barthez. He has replaced so many goalkeepers he has replaced Peter Schmeichel for Manchester United. Great, 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 great win for Manchester United. Reluctant gamer, super great. What do you think the scores is gonna be? Liverpool versus Manchester United. Manchester United will win by 2-1 or by 2-0. And United is going to pick the 3 maximum points. Trust me, United will win that particular game against Liverpool at Anfield. There's no way United will lose that particular game. Tobias, do you know one thing? United failed woefully to sign a good goalkeeper after David De Gea left. And trust me, Seny Lamens has replaced David De Gea. He has replaced Onana. He has replaced Alte. He has replaced Edwin van der Sar. He has replaced the top goalkeepers that have ever walked straight into the Manchester United team. He did so well today, commanded the back four, was exceptionally great in the goal post. He was super good. Liverpool no more last-minute winner. Palace score against them last minute and Chelsea score against them last minute. You know, reluctant gamer, Liverpool is very good, but at the moment, you realize Liverpool has been conceding consistently. They've been conceding late at the end of every game, and they always get a last-minute winner. But when you look at Manchester United today, something should tell you, Manchester United is not all that back to its best, but they are back to do something great. And trust me, Manchester United will be up and doing in subsequent weeks. 2 weeks, you said you were going to comment on my video. Tobias the Goat, please forgive me. I've not been on live for the past few days. I've not been live. I have to be honest with you. I've not been live at all. I only came live yesterday around 10 p.m. By then, everyone was asleep. I don't know the time frame in everybody's country, but I've not been live. I have 1 or 2 issues to rectify, so I've not been coming live of late. Look, aren't very good, really. They playing not well, but picked up points somehow. But now they've been cut out. Teams will not be frightened anymore. Reluctant gamer, you are right. And when you look at Liverpool consistently this season against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield, that was what happened. Against Crystal Palace in the English Premier League, it happened. Against Arsenal, they won later in the minutes of the game, around 87th minute when the goal was struck in. And when you look at the games that they've played so far, they've not been that dominant forces that everyone knew. Liverpool has been on and off, on and off, on and off, and teams will catch up with them. And if you are a team and you possess the ball so well, Liverpool will be fumbling. They lost in the they lost in the Champions League. Currently, Liverpool have lost about 4 games in a row, which is very bad of them. And Ancelotti need to sit up and rectify these situations. And you see the reason why when Alexander Isak was leaving Newcastle United, they were not all that worried. Because at the end of the day, he is not going to fill in the void that he is leaving at Newcastle behind. When you are walking into a team, you are not walking straight into a team where you are going to be the live wire for that particular team. And it will be a big problem for Alexander Isak. Liverpool have signed all the great players across the length and breadth of this world. But these players have not been up to expectation in most of the games that they've played so far. Lost 3 in the... they've lost 3, I think 3 in the English Premier League, and then 1 in the UEFA Champions League. So 4 matches. I think 1 in the UEFA Champions League, because Liverpool have won 4 matches in the English Premier League, and they've lost 3. And then the UEFA Champions League. So they've played 9 matches. 9 matches, and they've won, I think, 4 or 5, and they've lost. Hello, my friend. Hi. How are you doing? New Chel, how are you doing? As a Chelsea fan, I am even overwhelmed. I'm even overjoyed. I'm so happy. No, only Chelsea and Crystal Palace in the league. Okay, thank you for giving me that update. Thank you so much, my reluctant gamer. Thank you so much, my brother. I'm even happy. And now Arsenal lead the English Premier League table ahead of Liverpool. But the season is very young. The season is very young. Subsequent matches will be played, and it will be determined by who is going to win the English Premier League 2025-2026. But I think you can't say, okay, 26 Newcastle edit. The joy you are feeling is unmatched. Thank you. I must say, not like the feeling of a cup team and a bottle of Horlicks in the morning. 26 Newcastle edit. You've been missed. You've been missed. You've been missed. You've been missed so much. And I think, trust me, as the games keep on progressing, Liverpool, I don't support Liverpool. I'm supporting them to win the English Premier League. Like we started saying during the start of the season, if Newcastle United falls flat, one team will come up from behind and win the English Premier League. It can be the English Premier League title trophy 2025-2026 can go in anybody's favor. Arsenal can win it, Man City can win it, Chelsea can win it, Tottenham Hotspur can win it. It will be anybody's game. Don't even get me started on those numbers, team backs. Wow, so much flavor in the morning. Newchel. Newchel is happy because Chelsea won. He is happy because Alexander Isak was nowhere to be found. He is happy because upon everything that Liverpool did at the start of the season, now the English Premier League is catching up with them. Liverpool signed the best players in the English Premier League. Liverpool has the best team in the English Premier League. Can you please read my text? Oh, Tobias the Goat, I'm begging you. I've read the first one. Which one? Tobias the Goat, can you comment now or after the stream? I'll comment after the stream because I can't end the stream and then come and comment. I will just come to your page. Don't worry. I'll come to your page and then comment. Please kindly forgive me. I'll do that. I'll do that after the game. Trust me. I will come after the game, after the live stream, and then I'll comment on your videos. Okay. Thank you so much. Isaac was hiding in the tea bag jar. You know one thing I am surprised of is this season Liverpool spent the best in the transfer market, trying to get the best players to augment their squad in the UEFA Champions League. They did everything in the UEFA Champions League to get they did everything in the transfer window to get the best players. They negotiated so well to get the best players in the market. But these players are not saving their shame. And Isaac, thank you. The stream is very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tobias the Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will definitely come on your page and I will comment on your videos. Trust me, I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. I know you are using the same name, Tobias is good. Don't worry. I will do that after the live stream. I will do that as soon as the live stream ends. But who do you think has been the best team in all the leagues around the world? Who is the best team so far? So far, for me, the best team in all the leagues around the world, if I am to pick three teams, I'll pick FC Bayern, coached by Vincent Kompany. I'll pick Real Madrid, coached by Xabi Alonso. And then I'll pick, who else? I'll pick Arsenal. These three teams have done so well in the 2025-2026. Arsenal, after losing to Liverpool, they've not lost a single game in all the matches that have been played. Bibi. Wa alaikum salam. Sir, hope everything is I hope everything is well on this Saturday evening. Alhamdulillah, to be as the Abibi, Alhamdulillah, the red card for Villarreal against Real Madrid shouldn't have been way too harsh. You know, football has a lot of things that always happens. And when you are playing against the top teams, you always need to guard yourself because they have one of the flamboyant attacks. They have Arda Gula, they have Vinny Jr., they have Kylian Mbappe. These three players are the dominant forces when it comes to the Spanish La Liga this season. They are doing so well for Madrid. They are doing so well in the UEFA Champions League. They are doing so well in the Spanish La Liga. And when you come up against these players, you always need to be extra careful. What do you think about Caicedo's banger? Spectacular, 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 spectacular. Trust me, Caicedo is doing so well for Chelsea this season. Caicedo is doing very well this season. I'm surprised. Everyone will be surprised as to how he has taken off and doing so well in the midfield packed for Chelsea. And trust me, he was the brain behind Chelsea winning the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. And in subsequent matches, everyone will see the real Caicedo. Everyone will see the real baller when it comes to midfield. But the season is very young. Nishel, what is your favorite brand of chocolate? I like a bit of Bonvilla, so flavorful, my taste buds tingle. Tobias the good. You know, one thing is, football has come of age where now you can get the best players from the best teams. And Caicedo is doing so well for Chelsea. He's been one of the best defensive-minded midfielders in the world at the moment. And if Chelsea will win the English Premier League 2025-2026, it will all come from Caicedo. He is doing so well for Chelsea. The best team for me so far, 1, Bayern, 2, PSG, 3, Barca. You have a point, RBB. The best team for me so far, FC Bayern, Real Madrid, and Arsenal. Barca is doing very well, no two ways about that, but I'll go for Arsenal. In the Spanish La Liga, I can't pick two teams. I will only go for one. Tobias Caicedo was once a flop, now is maybe the best player, 100%. And you know one thing, when you look at Chelsea, each and every season, they always get the best midfielders in the world. Look at the era of Claude Makelele. Look at the era of Michael Essien. Look at the era of the French midfielder. There have been so many players that always come and play for Chelsea. And every year and every season, every 2 or 3 seasons, Chelsea is always out with one of the best world-class midfielders. And you cannot take it away from them. Please, can you send me the link to the website? Big Axe. Newcastle edits. Very good for me, and I have a lot of work to do. Sure, you have to. Can you send me the link? Can you send me the money for the money, please? 26 Newcastle edit. Please, we are talking about football. What you are discussing is way off the topic we are discussing, please. Caicedo is one of the best defensive and attacking-minded midfielders. He was very good when he was at Brighton. And moving from Brighton to Chelsea, he is doing so well. And trust me, when it comes to one of the best midfielders in the English Premier League, Caicedo is always one of those midfielders. Just remember, if you search my name is Tobias and Tobias underscore. Okay. I will definitely do that. Search Newcastle edits. Stay on topic, my friend. Thank you very much. Newshel. Neutral, do you think Chelsea can win the English Premier League? Do you think Neutral, do you think Chelsea can win the RBB? Thank you. Caicedo is definitely top two with Pedri, in my opinion. 100%. I will not. Leo, I just came to say, Leo, Leo, you know one thing? You're just more than a brother. You are just more than a friend. You are just more than a family. I really appreciate the love and the support you always give me. Even 1 second of your time is even worth it more than anything. Tobias the GOAT. Man United will have been the top of the league if they have Caicedo. You are right 100%. You are right 100%. And I'm not disputing whatever you are trying to say. Had Manchester United had Caicedo, or had Manchester United signed Baliba, Manchester United would have been far better in the English Premier League this season. And it's not far-fetched. January is always around, and Manchester United will get one of the best midfielders to augment the squad and move the season ahead. Crazy FC guy. Yo, did you see the Liverpool match? 100% world-class performance from both teams. But Liverpool lost by 2-1 to Chelsea, and Chelsea did a spectacular job. Chelsea did so well to make sure the final minutes of the game, the 3 maximum points will be picked. And William Estival made it impossible for Liverpool. At the end of the 90 minutes, Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. And the best moments in the English Premier League will always come with the best teams in the English Premier League. And City will also play tomorrow. That will determine who moves to the second, who moves to the third, and who moves to the fourth. On and on we go. The journey ahead of each and every club in the English Premier League is very tough. I was too busy talking into my box of... It's just me who dips them into the tea. Right. Top 10 caps. You are not the only one. Newcastle edit. Please, we are not talking about private issues on this page. If you want to talk about private issues, don't talk about it on this page. We are talking basically about football. If you can't talk about football, please kindly go off the stream. I beg you. Thank you very much. The Theo's GOAT. Hi, how are you doing? The Theo's GOAT. MashaAllah, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Tobias the GOAT. I have to go. Bye. Thank you so much, Tobias the GOAT. Tea really goes with everything, like a good ketchup sandwich. 2025-2026 English Premier League season has been one of the best seasons so far. 2025-2026 German Bundesliga has been one of the best seasons so far. 2025-2026 Spanish La Liga has been one of the best seasons so far. But which team is your favorite in all the top 5 leagues in the world? Which one is your favorite between the English Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, the German Bundesliga, the French Ligue 1, and then the Italian Serie A? Which team has been your favorite? For me, FC Bayern has been the best team so far in the 2025-2026 season. And Hurricane is in spectacular form, doing back-to-back, scoring goals upon goals, giving assists upon assists, making sure FC Bayern picks the 3 maximum points in each and every blessed game that they play. Every game comes with a spectacular performance from FC Bayern, and Vincent Kompany has transformed FC Bayern to become one of the best and the oldest team to still keep on dominating the German Bundesliga. FC Bayern is reminding everyone when they were having the likes of Matthias Sammer and all the great players that played for FC Bayern. We are being reminded of the great years that has passed. FC Bayern is reminding each and every one who has really watched German Bundesliga football past years, past seasons. 26 Newcastle edit. Please, if you don't stop talking about things that doesn't concern this page, I will take you off. And this is the last thing I am telling you. If you don't stop, I will take you off. We are talking about football. We are not talking about the food you eat, the chocolate you like, and whatever you like. We are talking about football. Please, if you don't talk about football, please kindly exit the page. So that those who will talk about football will talk about football. Thank you very much. This season has been one of the best you can ever think of. Manchester United have been awful in the past seasons, in the past and previous matches that they've played. But in the 2025-2026, on match day 7 against Sunderland, everyone witnessed what Ruben Amorim wanted to do with the players. They did so well. Cindy Lamens commanding the goalpost, making sure everyone is being reminded of what David De Gea did for Manchester United in his first season. And in his first debut for Manchester United, Cindy Lamens, the Belgian international, was spectacular to watch. Great saves, his reflexes were good, his ball distributions were excellent. Did so well to make sure Manchester United gets clean sheets on match day 7. And everyone saw what a good goalkeeper is. Everyone saw who a good goalkeeper is. Now, the goalkeeping department has been secured and safe when Cindy Lamens manned the goalpost for Manchester United. The best performance from a goalkeeper in several seasons ever since David De Gea left. This is the first game Manchester United supporters have ever watched, and they've been super excited in watching one of the top-notch goalkeepers. It's a good time when SATV Sports goes live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Newshell. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support you are giving me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This is one of the best supports I've ever been given. Blake Avent, Madrid just won 3-1 with Vini, Brace, and Kylian Mbappe. And these two players can't stop scoring. Blake, these two players can't stop scoring. Blake, what do you think about this young chap that has made it the best front three in Real Madrid now, Arda Güler? Arda Güler has been one of the best performers for Real Madrid this season. He's been my best player so far for Real Madrid. Arda Güler has been my best player so far for Real Madrid this season. Despite Kylian Mbappe scoring goals, Vinicius Jr. scoring goals, but my best player so far for Real Madrid has been Arda Güler. Under Carlo Ancelotti, it was on and off performance for him, but under Xabi Alonso, he's been super good. What about Alvaro Carreras? Super great player signed by Real Madrid. Alvaro has been my best player so far for Real Madrid. And you know what? Came from Manchester United Academy, loaned out, and look at where he is at the moment, doing so well for Real Madrid this season. And Xabi Alonso has really brought out the best in him. And trust me, 2025-2026, it will be one of the biggest seasons for Real Madrid. RBB, was you surprised when Mbappe gave the penalty away to Vini? Despite going to... No, I wasn't surprised. And you know, it really shows what the relationship between the two of them now. Now, Mbappe wants Vini to be happy. Vini now also wants Mbappe to be happy. Now they are not playing individual football anymore. Abibi, just watch this. In the 2023-2024 season, in the 2023-2024, it was individual brilliance from Kylian Mbappe and the rest of the teammates supporting him. Now, when Mbappe joined, it was a different thing altogether. Like individuals trying to score to make themselves the best. But at the moment, you can see the tempo between Vini and Mbappe, Mbappe and Vini, Arda Güler and Vini, Arda Güler and Mbappe, and it has been more of like a complete team than individual players. Also, I don't know what happened to Julio Asensio. He's not really known anymore. Football happens like that, and every coach and the player he or she wants to use. But at the moment, everything will be fine as time goes on. Let's have patience, Blake. Blake, let's have patience, and you will always see the best out of Julio Asensio. Okay, let's all have patience, and you will all see the best. Can you remove my friend 26 Newcastle edit, please? Don't worry. Bibi, please kindly do that for me. Okay, I will take him out. I think he's been timed out. He's been timed out at the moment. Don't worry. When he comes back again and he start typing things which are not part of this platform, I'll definitely take him out. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. And anytime he comes on my live stream, whatever he talks about is way different from whatever we are discussing on this platform. And I've told him time and time and time again, but he still doesn't want to listen. Yes, sir, I timed him out for 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Abibi. That's why I always keep on saying, you are the best brother I've ever had. And I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate everything you are doing for me. But which team, Nusha, which team has impressed you the most? In the German Bundesliga, in the French League 1, in the Spanish La Liga, in the English Premier League, which team has impressed you the most? Because you won him multiple times. Thank you so much, RBB. Thank you so much, RBB. Blake, no depth, top talents are Ngumoha and Estival. Straight. Blake. And Ngumoha is one of the best talents I have ever seen so far this season. And Estival, Estival was doing so well when he was at Palmeiras. He did so well with Palmeiras when they were playing the FIFA Club World Cup. And joining Chelsea after the FIFA Club World Cup, he's been superb. Chelsea bought him long ago and still loaned him out to Palmeiras. And he's been one of the best life for Chelsea at the moment. And he will be good. 7 matches played so far, and we have about 31 matches to play. So there is a lot of matches to play, and we will get the best out of most of the teams in the English Premier League. Definitely, Girona, they are bottom of the table after having some successful season. And the Italian Serie A, a lot of things will happen, but a lot of teams will come up and they will start doing wonders. Trust me. And Sesko finally adjusting to United. I'm telling you, I was 2 matches, 2 goals. He scored against Brentford and he scored today against Sunderland. Spectacular performance, and his performance on and off the ball was excellent. This really shows why United did so well to go in for Benjamin Sesko. He knows how to drop down to the midfield and dictate the tempo of the game. And his runs really confused Newcastle, really confused Sunderland. And he did so well. I was amazed today. But Blake, do you know the one who impressed me the most today? Do you know the one who impressed me the most? It was Seny Lamens. Seny Lamens was my top player after the 90 minutes against Sunderland. Seny Lamens was top notch. This is his first debut for Manchester United. And performing so well above the top goalkeepers that have even played for Manchester United. You can see the reflexes of David De Gea in him. You can see the reflexes of Edwin van der Sar in him. You can see the reflexes of the top goalkeepers that ever manned the goalpost for Manchester United. Sunderland leads as soon as they started dominate. Sunderland have been very good this season. Out of the 7 matches, I think they've had one draw or two draws, and they've won the rest of the matches. So Sunderland have been dominating in the English Premier League against the top teams that they've played against. And playing against Manchester United was one of the best moments I have ever watched. And United dominated the game, took the game to Sunderland, and they made it impossible for them to control the game. And Seny Lamens was my best player of the game. Seny Lamens did so well today. In his first debut, Footy Vision, I love you too, my brother. I love you too. Thank you so much. I know another Seny, his name is Mayulu, and he is such a great talent when he plays as a striker and as a central midfielder. Trust me, Mayulu is one of the best I have ever seen, and he was the one who made it impossible in the UEFA Champions League against FC Barcelona, scoring a spectacular goal, and he has been superb. For Paris Saint-Germain, he's been one of the best performers for Paris Saint-Germain. And each and every game, Paris Saint-Germain keep on bringing out top talents into their fold, and they've been good. I am actually Clutch. I know you are Clutch FC Mobile. When you said you love me, I know you are the one. So don't worry. I know who I'm chatting with, and I know who is typing. Don't worry, Clutch FC Mobile. I know it's you. Okay. Thank you so much for always being there for me. Thank you so much for all your messages. I've been seeing all your messages, and I've been replying all your messages. Thank you so much for always being there. I love you too, my brother. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've been one of the best I have ever seen, and God bless you. God bless you so much. For me, in the 2025-2026 season, have you seen Joao Felix? Blake, you know, Blake, let me tell you this. If you ask me to add all the leagues in the world, Joao Felix is the only player that has surprised everyone. He is the only player that has played in most of the leagues in the world. Played in the Spanish La Liga, moved from Atletico Madrid, came to Chelsea, left, right, back, and center. And he was signed by Al Nassr. And he's been one of the best players I have ever seen. So far, the best player so far in the Saudi Pro League, it has always been Joao Felix. He is the reason Al Nassr is still dominating in the Saudi Pro League. He is the reason Al Nassr is still dominating in the AFC Champions League. And he is still the best player that has been helping Real Madrid, that has been helping Al Nassr to still dominate the Saudi Pro League and then AFC Champions League. He's been superb so far. I support you. Love you too. La Liga Premier League, La Liga Portugal, Saudi Pro League. Blake, you know one thing? I'll pick La Liga first. I'll pick the Saudi Pro League second. I'll pick the German Bundesliga third. And I'll pick the English Premier League fourth. You know why I made the Saudi Pro League part of the list I mentioned right now? The Saudi Pro League is getting interesting match after match, game after game. And you know, Al Hilal won the 2024-2025 Saudi Pro League. And 2025-2026, it has been the season best for Al Nassr. And George Jesus has been the best coach so far in the Saudi Pro League for Al Nassr. And I think a great signing for United is Grimaldo, because Dogu is great and all that, but I don't think he deserves to start. You are right. And if Dogu is starting because Martinez is injured. If Martinez comes back from injury, most players will be sitting on the bench and Martinez will be starting for Manchester United. So it's been on and off season for Manchester United, but things will change. Things will change. We've now played 7 matches. Kalpes Sonka. Yo, did you see Liverpool versus Chelsea? It was a spectacular performance from Chelsea. Great performance from the two teams, but the best team won. Chelsea did very well, and William Estival was my best player at the end of the 90 minutes. He did so well. Is Kudus the best transfer in the Premier League this season? So far, Kudus is the best transfer. As a Ghanaian, Kudus is the best. Kudus is the best. You know, Kudus was in the English Premier League before moving to Tottenham Hotspur. So he understands the tempo of the English Premier League game, and he understands how the English Premier League is going. So joining Tottenham Hotspur, I wasn't surprised. Doing so well for Tottenham Hotspur, I'm not also surprised. Did you see Hurricanes stats? Is on 17 goals already. No, Hurricane is having 18 goals in all competitions. He scored today. So I think it will be about 19 goals in all competitions. In the German Bundesliga, he is having 17 goals. But aside the German Bundesliga and the UEFA Champions League, he is having lots of goals. And Hurricane is the best striker so far in the world at the moment. In all the top 5 leagues, Hurricane is top-notch this season. And he is older than all the young strikers that are scoring now. Carpe Songa, did you see Hurricane is super good, my brother? Hurricane is doing so well. This season, for me, one of the best strikers this season so far is Hurricane. He is the best. He's one of the top-notch strikers I have ever seen. Hurricane is top-notch. Hurricane is top-notch. Hurricane is the best I have ever seen so far this season. And he's one of the best players you can ever count. When you mention the top 10 best strikers in the world, Hurricane is one of those 10 best top strikers. And I'll put Hurricane as the first. Kylian Mbappe second. Benjamin Sesko third. Hugo Ekitike fourth. Vitor Gyökeres fifth. But the rest, I don't know. But Kudus Mohammed is the best signing so far in the 2025-2026 season in the English Premier League. Kudus Mohammed is the best signing for Tottenham Hotspur. I heard Kane scored 20 goals last month, which is insane. Hurricane is the best striker in the world. Hurricane is now currently the best striker in the world. Kylian Mbappe is doing his best. But Hurricane is the top-notch best striker in the world. And trust me, Blake is saying, have you seen Andre Silva? Him and Elche are lightening up La Liga. I'm telling you. And they are doing so well in the Spanish La Liga. And it's been exciting so far. And when you watch them, you ask yourself, where were they several years? Why were they being... Why are they now doing it? 2025-2026 leagues in all the world has been spectacular, but the best leagues in the world so far has been the Spanish La Liga, has been the German Bundesliga, has been the English Premier League, and it has been the French League 1. These are my top leagues. These are the top leagues. These are the top best leagues, and most players are performing so well beyond reasonable doubt. Most of the players that we all know, that we all want to watch, we all want to see, are doing spectacular great this season. Do you think current Tottenham Hotspur's team would be a little contender if they had Hurricane? If they had Hurricane and they had Kudus Mohammed, I think they will be top-notch. Because when you look at the German Bundesliga, there are a lot of players that are assisting Hurricane. But when Hurricane comes back to Tottenham Hotspurs, or let's say Hurricane is playing for Tottenham Hotspurs, it will be very difficult for him to get the assists he is getting in the German Bundesliga. It won't be the same as in the English Premier League, because most of the players in the English Premier League are one, selfish, are two, want to take the shine and glory themselves. But if Kane comes to Tottenham Hotspurs and Kudus Mohammed is in scintillating form, then he will still score more goals in the English Premier League for Tottenham Hotspurs, and Tottenham can win the English Premier League. Harry Kane doesn't want to leave the German Bundesliga because he wants to win titles. So if he leaves the German Bundesliga, he needs to join a club that will enable him win the UEFA Champions League, win the English Premier League, win the Emirates FA Cup, win the Carabao Cup, and win the Community Shield. So if it cannot happen, it will be very difficult for Harry Kane to move from a big club and join a club that will struggle for him to win trophies. He left Tottenham Hotspurs and joined FC Bayern to win trophies, and he won one in the 2024-2025 season. Oh yeah, Paris FC is definitely a great team. They are super great. They are super great. At least his trophy case is gone. 100%. The only thing he has been praying for, the only thing he has wished all his life is to lift a trophy, and he won the German Bundesliga. He has won several Golden Boots awards. He has won several individual awards. But the only thing that he wanted to do is to lift a major trophy in his entire football career, and he has won the German Bundesliga. I'm praying FC Bayern will be in the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League, and Harry Kane, I'm praying he can win the UEFA Champions League with FC Bayern. I'll be super happy. At least. Oh yes, Blake, yes. At least he is happy he has lifted a trophy in his entire football career. He has lifted a major trophy. And this one will go a long way to make him happy, even if he retires from football today. And in the German Bundesliga 2025-2026, FC Bayern will definitely win the German Bundesliga. They'll win the treble this season. FC Bayern will win the treble this season, and Harry Kane will win the Golden Boots at the end of the German Bundesliga season. And if care is not taken, and Kylian Mbappe doesn't score more goals to overtake Harry Kane, then Harry Kane will win the Golden Boot award in the 2026 season. Son and Kane both broke their trophy case in the first season after. Yes. And Son is also doing so well in the MLS League. Son is doing so well in the MLS League. Son, when Harry Kane left, everyone thought Tottenham Hotspur would collapse. But Son held the team, took the team upon himself, and made it impossible for most of the teams in the UEFA Europa League, and won against Manchester United by a goal to 0 to lift that particular major trophy. And after lifting that trophy, he left Tottenham Hotspur to join the MLS League in his last season. Rodrigo, hi, how are you doing? Mashallah, thank you so much. Why are you crying? Why are you using the emoji of tears? Son won it at Spurs, but they both broke the curse. 100%, Abibi. They both broke their curse without winning a single major trophy in their entire football career. They both broke the curse. Harry Kane won it in the German Bundesliga, and Son won it in the UEFA Europa League, and the curse was broken. This has been one of the best years so far for these two players. After years of trying, after years of not being able to win a major silverware, both players made it impossible for other teams, and they won a trophy at the end of the day. Sorry for not being here. I was busy watching La Liga and Premier League. And tomorrow I will watch Juventus versus AC Milan. It's going to be one of the best derbies so far in the Italian Serie A. AC Milan is doing so well. Juventus is also doing so well. So either it will be a draw or a win for Juventus. This will be my prediction. Either it will be a win for Juventus or it will be a draw. And these two teams are doing so well in the Italian Serie A. These two teams are doing so well in the Italian Serie A. Juventus is doing very well. AC Milan is also doing very well in the Italian Serie A. So it will be very difficult for you to assess this game and pick the 3 maximum points for one team and leave the other team. And I think it will be a draw or a win for Juventus or a win for AC Milan. These two teams, one of them will be a winner, and the 3 maximum points at stake will be taken away. Either it stays home or it will move away to the San Siro Sports Stadium. That's a great match. Every top game in Serie A this season is been full of goals. I'm telling you, look at Napoli's game. And it was a spectacular game that you can never forget about it. That's a great match. Thank you. Vini nearly missed a penalty. You know one thing, Vini has been doing so well. The pressure has been on Vini to start performing. If he doesn't start performing, then he will not be getting playing time. And trust me, Vini has been super good this season. And he's been in scintillating form with Kylian Mbappe. If he doesn't score, Mbappe will score. And if he doesn't assist, Mbappe will also assist him. And Arda Güler has also been the best player so far for Real Madrid ever since Xabi Alonso joined. Mbappe 2026 Ballon d'Or, it can happen. 2026 Ballon d'Or can go either for Kylian Mbappe or it can go for Harry Kane. These two players will be vying for the Golden Boot Award and they will be vying for the Ballon d'Or 2026. Harry Kane is doing so well in the 2025-2026 season. At the start of the season, few matches played in the German Bundesliga, the UEFA Champions League, FC Bayern have won all, and they've been 100% without losing a single game. Without losing a single game, FC Bayern have been in spectacular form. Rodrigo is just getting disrespected by Madrid. No, I'm not. Rodrigo is not getting disrespected. Not at all. You know, every coach and the player he wants to use. And when you look at Madrid the past season when Carlo Ancelotti was there, Carlo Ancelotti had his favorite players. And at the moment, Rodrigo is not getting playing time because of one or two players that are also filling in the void. So it will happen. He will get playing time. It's not that he's not being respected. He is. And he is being loved by Xabi Alonso. So these few matches are already been played. And there are subsequent matches to be played. So don't worry. Mbappe and Güler connection reminds me a bit of Ronaldo and Ozil connection. I'm telling you. And look at Güler performance this season. When Xabi Alonso came, you realize he's even performing much more better than he was playing under Carlo Ancelotti. Rodrigo should get more game time. He hasn't started for like 7 games now. Normally, he comes off from the bench. So everything will change. Don't worry, Rodrigo. Everything will soon change. Okay? And there are a lot of teams that also wants to sign Rodrigo. But Rodrigo wants to stay at Madrid and fight for his position. Sesko! My brother from another mother, Michael Asiedu. Thank you so much for always showing me that love and support. It will never go unnoticed. Your love and support is always top notch. I really appreciate the support you are giving me. On and off YouTube, you are always there for me, and I really appreciate it so much. But Michael Asiedu, today's games that were played, which one has been your best game so far? Between Chelsea and Liverpool, Manchester United and Sunderland, Arsenal also winning by 2-0, Real Madrid FC Bayern, which game has been your best game so far today? For me, I imagine him in Peter Dury's voice. And everyone is seeing what Sesko can do at the moment. And I think the game is open for him now. It was a little bit jittery when he started for Manchester United, coming off the bench without getting playing time, and now getting playing time and leading Manchester United lineup and leading the Manchester United front three. You can see what he is capable of doing now. Drop deep, take the ball, distribute, and make sure things are okay for Manchester United. I really enjoyed his game today. I only watched Liverpool versus Chelsea. Liverpool has a big problem, I'm telling you. And Michael Asedu, we spoke about this issue concerning the English Premier League title this season. That if Liverpool flops, the English Premier League title will be very difficult for them to win it. And now Arsenal is leading the table. And Arsenal has been doing it over and over the years. They will lead the league table, and one team will just come from behind and win the English Premier League. Everyone knows what Arsenal can do whenever they lead the English Premier League table. I have never ever seen a player like this. You give your life for club, but get no respect. He was loyal to us, but sad where we were not loyal to him. Rodrigo, if you say Madrid is not being loyal to Rodrigo, I doubt it. Okay, there are equally good players in Madrid setup at the moment, and those players cannot sit on the bench for Rodrigo to start. Definitely, Rodrigo can come from the bench and change the tempo of the game. So a lot of things goes on when it comes to football. There are a lot of coaches and their tactics and how they want to play. But Rodrigo will come good. Don't worry. A lot of things will keep on happening as games progresses. We've only played 7 matches in all competitions. In the German Bundesliga, I think they've played 5 matches or 6 matches. In the Spanish La Liga, 7 matches. In the English Premier League, 7 matches. Most leagues have not equaled the kind of games that have been played so far. So a lot of things will happen. Don't say Rodrigo is not being respected. No. Tell me why Vini started this game and favorite player DC. What animals? No, Rodrigo the GOAT. You know one thing, when you keep on complaining, there are a lot of changes when it comes to football. And when you talk about Rodrigo and Vini is far ahead of Rodrigo. And Jude Bellingham will not sit on the bench, or Tchouaméni will not sit on the bench for Rodrigo to start. And Xabi Alonso won't also put Arda Güler on the bench for Rodrigo to start. And he won't bench Mbappe for Rodrigo to start. Like I said, let's have patience and see what Xabi Alonso has in stock for all the players. I blame Rodrigo for staying at Madrid. He could have started for every other team if he wanted. You have a point. But every player also and the team that he also wants to play. And I think Rodrigo has chosen to stay at Madrid. Maybe in January, another team will come for him to play on loan. Anything can happen. So let's see in January where Rodrigo will be playing. And I think everything will change in a minute. And everything will change in a second. One moment you might not think you are the best. But another moment you will be the greatest for every club. The season is very young. 7 matches in the English Premier League, 7 matches in the German Bundesliga. I think about 6 or 5 matches in the German Bundesliga. And then in the Spanish La Liga, 7 matches. So a lot of matches will be played. What do you mean, RBB? Loyalty is first than its club. Rodrigo, you know one thing. When it comes to loyalty, a lot of players have been loyal to their clubs. Let me give you one example. So many clubs came to sign Bruno Fernandes. He opted to stay at Manchester United. and he is doing so well for Manchester United. When you leave a club to join another club, you might not be the same. Just look at Alexander Isak, moving from Newcastle United, did everything he could, stayed without playing, stayed without training, and Liverpool signed him. How has his performance been so far, if you can tell us? There's no loyalty anymore in this era. Thank you so much, RBB. And when you think about loyalty, SATVs, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mashallah Rafiq, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I know RBB Madrid era is getting worse and worse. Madrid era won't get worse and worse. The fact that Rodrigo is not playing, that doesn't mean Madrid season is getting worse. Madrid now tops the La Liga table after winning against Villarreal. Barca will play tomorrow. So if Barca loses or draws, Madrid will still stretch the league table. So a lot of things happen. If Rodrigo is not playing today, that doesn't mean Rodrigo won't play tomorrow. A lot of things happens in football. Every coach and the way he wants to play, every coach and the selection he does per every game. So let's give Xabi Alonso the chance and let him do what he wants to do for Madrid. I'm sorry, oh, don't worry, Rafiq, I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you so much for joining my live stream this evening, and I really appreciate the support you give me all the time. And this tonight has been one of my happiest moments for Manchester United to pick the 3 maximum points after losing 3 games. Now, at least, I'm super happy. Manchester United have picked a win at long last. I am not even talking about Rodrigo. I am talking about Rodrigo, Ginazdo, Garcia, Hendrick, Camavinga, and many young players. Camavinga got injured. Are you aware of that? And Hendrick also got injured. I hope you are aware of that. So how can a player get injured and just walk straight into a team? It doesn't happen that way. So sometimes you need to have patience and read whatever is happening in your club. Camavinga got injured. Rodrigo got injured. So should Mbappe sit on the bench for Camavinga to start? Should Mbappe sit on the bench for Hendrick to also start? No, it doesn't happen that way. When it comes to strikers, Hendrick is not above even Vinicius Jr. Hendrick is not even above Kylian Mbappe. So why would Xabi Alonso put Mbappe on the bench and let Hendrick start? Put Mbappe on the bench and let Hendrick start, or put Vini on the bench and let Hendrick start. It doesn't happen that way. Okay? It doesn't happen that way. Since when did you... Oh, RBB was moderated long ago. Long ago. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a great and a wonderful night. I've really enjoyed every moment with each and every one of you. Rafiq, I don't remember when exactly. It's been 2 months, I think. RBB, thank you so much. Rafiq, RBB has been a mode for almost about 2 or 3 months now. But just that he doesn't usually come live. That is the reason you don't see him being a moderator. Think Mbappe, okay, bench course. Mbappe has played 80 minutes per game and he is injured. Mbappe is not injured. When did you see Mbappe getting injured? When Xabi substitutes Mbappe, that doesn't mean Mbappe is injured. Mbappe is not. And look, have you seen the game Madrid lost by 5 goals to 2 to Atletico Madrid? Did you see how Madrid was outclassed? So imagine Rodrigo is playing or Camavinga is playing and Madrid loses by 10 goals to 0. What will you also say about that? Football has a lot of dynamics. He got injured last game, I saw. And when Mbappe Mbappe got injured before the FIFA Club World Cup, and he didn't play most of the games at the FIFA Club World Cup. The games that he played in at the FIFA Club World Cup, Madrid lost. But a lot of things happens in football, so let's have patience. Okay, Rodrigo, let's have patience and see what Xabi Alonso will be doing in subsequent matches. Every coach and the selection they will do, and Xabi Alonso is doing his best to make sure Madrid is also always up there, and a lot of things will change. I have to go now. It's late. I'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll talk more about football. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. I really appreciate the support. Have a good night and may the good Lord always be with you.